Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Lombard, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, baby. Hey, today I want to talk to you about what you see is what you get in the Philippines. Yeah, man. What you see is what you get. Hang out in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo, what a joy, such a joy it is to come back to get my friends. And today, once again, when you here for the first time, click on the subscribe button for me, please, and the bell notification icon. Seeing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about hanging out, it's a joy for me to hang out with my people. I call you my people because you're my family. We are family. Remember that song, My Sister Sled? Was it Sister Sled? I forgot. Anyway, we are family. YouTube family. And Lisa D and I do not take this lightly. We take it very, very seriously. We believe in family, as you can see. We believe in family. We believe in faith, family, and friends. You're welcome here. Okay? Always welcome. You're my YouTube family. You're welcome in our house. So we said welcome, welcome, welcome. And we mean that from the bottom of our hearts. You guys mean a lot to us. You make a very important part of our day. And when we don't communicate with you, we feel like something's missing. Okay? So I want to get you caught up on some things we've done recently. As you guys know, we celebrate. It wasn't a celebration, but I guess you could call it a sort of a form of celebration. I had my second shot, man. Yeah, I got my second shot. Vaccine. COVID-19 vaccine. And guess what I got? Pfizer made me wiser. Yeah, Pfizer, baby. Yeah, Pfizer with one of the highest efficacy rates out there in the universe. Yeah, I got that thing, man. I got that thing right here in my arm, my left arm. And you know what? My first shot, I had no effects, no side effects, no nothing. I was like, what is this? Because I didn't feel nothing. It was like normal. But the second one, a little bit different, man. Yesterday, it made me sleepy. I don't know what it was. I couldn't keep my eyes open, and I felt like drowsy. And I had my computer messed up too, y'all. At the same time, so I had to deal with the computer. I had a computer crash, right? And it was this time, the first time I crashed last week was hardware, getting harder. Now this time was software. So I had to reload. Oh man, it was a nightmare. So between dealing with the effects of the COVID-19 Pfizer vaccine and having to get everything together, my computer, I was in and out because every time I got active, felt good enough to get on the computer, 30 minutes later, I like, could keep my eyes open. So I said, go and lay down. You know, it's that shot. I had to lay down. I had to lay my head down. Then I may sleep about an hour or so. Then I get up. I'm all right. I go back again. Yeah. So that was the kind of day I had yesterday. But right now I have everything up and running. It's functional. I got to do some recoveries because this time I got everything backed up. Thank goodness. You know what I'm saying? I learned my lesson. I had everything backed up the last time. I just had large backups. This time I'm going to do one a week. I'm going to do weekly backups versus monthly backups. So it's easier to pull your data down when you have a smaller data set versus a large data set. So I have a weekly data set, but be less data and less time involved when the recovery process goes about. So I won't get like I was when I had to replace the hard drive. But y'all know how I do, man. I'm a master technician, man. Don't nothing stop me. Where there's a will, there's a way. And that's what I do, man. I try to find a way. And you should have that same attitude in your life. Whenever there's an issue, whatever there's a concern, whatever there's a problem coming in your life, man, make a will. If you got the will, there's going to be a way. And you got to make it. That's what I did. Because nobody going to give you nothing in this world, man. You think nobody going to give you something, man? They're going to give you nothing but trouble. And that's easy to come by. So you got to help yourself. Don't be looking, but you can't help me. You can't help. Don't do that, man. Have some decency about yourself. Have some respect about yourself. If you got a way to help you, I'm not saying if you're handicapped, you're disabled, I understand it. But if you can get up and work and do something for yourself, get up, man. Don't be begging. Don't be, can you hear me, man? Don't call them mama, daddy. Look at mama. Don't do that, man. Be a man, okay? Accept whatever comes your way. And if you don't have it all right then, find a way, make a way, take away, break away, shake away to do it for yourself and get up on your own 2 feet. Stand up on your own 2 feet. Okay? That's how I was raised. You know, my mama told me, she said, look here, Bobby. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, when you get 18, you got to grow up, son. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you got to get you a job. She said, you got to go to the service, or you got to go to college. You take your pick, son, but you're not going to lay up on him, on me. I was like, yes, ma'am. She laid the law down. And, you know, I had no problem with it. Everything she said to me made sense. And it helped me to be more independent versus dependent. I knew when I turned 18, I knew what she expected. I know my mom was plain. She was a plain simple. With my grandmother, I called my mom. She was plain and simple, straight up. She didn't play no game with me, which I appreciated. You know, and so she laid the law down, and I took my pick. Went to school and I worked. I did both. I worked full time and went to school. Then later on went to the army. You know, that's how life is, man. You make your choices and you live with it the best way you can. And don't please, Lord have mercy, please don't be one of these people that say, you know, my mama didn't raise me right. Shit, come on, man. You're a grown man. You 45 years old. Talk about your mama didn't raise you. Your mama probably gone somewhere home, and you sitting up and talking, my mama didn't raise me right. That's why I ain't nobody now. I can't do. Come on, man. That's over with. That's the past. You trying to bring back you trying to go back and live in the past when you thought you was mistreated? Maybe you was. So what? You think you're the only one has been mistreated in your life? Everybody under God's green earth has some form of mistreatment in their life, okay? So welcome to the club, buddy. Get up and get over it. Stop that pity party, okay? Because this is not about you. It's about your ability to move on in life and do something positive in your life that will help the universe move forward in your life. When you help somebody, you always helping yourself. When you cry poor mouth every time, you can't help nobody, not even yourself. Get up off your pity party self and do something to help somebody else. And that's right. Okay? I'm telling you straight up. You see how I just talked to you there? Now guess what, y'all? As soon as I get through what I'm saying, somebody, you ain't had to talk to me about me. You ain't had to talk. And you're going to shut me off. That's okay, man. Yeah. I'm going to tell you straight up. A lot of people can't take me, man. They can't take me, they can't shake me, they can't bake me, and they cannot break me. You know why? Because I tell it to you like a TIA. That's how my mama talked to me. You know, she didn't raise no punk, okay? She raised a man. And she taught me how to be a man more than some men out there, okay? She raised me strong. And so a lot of people raised to be weak punks, and they can't take strong language. That's why you see a lot of people come on the show. They might stay a little bit, and then he hurt my feelings, and they gone. No, that's your problem. That's your problem. If you stay with me long enough, you learn how to stop being a mama's boy. You learn how to stop being a crybaby. Okay? Because I'm gonna bring you up the way you're supposed to be, a man. Okay? That's what I am. I'm a man, baby. And when I shape men, I want men around me. So you might be a boy right now, but if you stay with me, man, I'm gonna bring you up to where you're supposed to be in life. Stop being one of them mammy pamper boys. Mama. Don't work with me, baby. And that's why a lot of people can't take me, because I give it to them straight. I don't pull no punches, and I don't sugarcoat nothing, man. Yeah, I say some hard stuff to you, because you know why? A lot of us as men need hard words. Yeah, you deadbeat dads out there. Yeah, some of us need hard work. You got 5 or 6 children out there, and you don't pay 1 peso. Yeah, 1 centavo, 1 cent. You running from the law, running from the popo. Every time you turn around, they for me, they come for me. Yeah, because you scared you're going to get locked up on child support. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You help make that baby out there, take care of it. Be a man. Stop being a punk, a deadbeat dad. Don't get me started, man. I'm going to tell you straight up. But, you know, I love you. I love you. I tell my mama say, that's what mom used to do me, man. She sit down there and read the riot act to me, right? And at the end of her riot act, she said, my son, I love you. I love you. Yeah, ma'am. She done told me that, but you know what? Everything she did for me, okay, my mom, bless her name. I love her to this day. I miss her to this day. Everything she did with me was for the purpose of strengthening me, informing me, She said, Bobby, you know, I'm not gonna be with you all day, all my life, all your day life, Bobby. One day I ain't gonna be here, Bobby. And I want you to be strong. I want you to be a man. I want you to be no punk out there, Bobby. I ain't gonna raise no punk. I said, yeah, man, I ain't gonna be no punk, Mom. All that stuff, y'all don't know how many times me and my mom would sit on the porch, man, and we would talk, and we would talk, and we would talk certain subjects. My mother she was a fourth grade level educated person. She finished fourth grade, that was it. She learned enough to read and write and math and arithmetic. But she had a wealth of knowledge, okay? This don't mean because she didn't finish school don't mean she ignorant. She was smart, very, very intelligent woman. She could talk to you on any subject. Any subject. She might not know all the intricacies, all the details of the specified words or whatever, but she would give you a general perspective on any subject you brought up. And I like that about her. That gave me respect to respect anybody, because no, you don't know what's inside that person's mind you talking to. It could be a poor person on the street. You don't treat them like a dog because they ain't got no money and they got for the poor. Nah, you treat them with respect. Yeah, everybody deserves the decency and respect to be treated as a what? Human being. And when you don't do that, man, you less than a human being. You're doggone self. Okay, treat people right, tight, long, strong, and see one to come back to help you in your life sometimes. The very person you might have gave a handout to might come back and help you get through some problems in your life. That's all right. That's all right. Listen to me then. Tell me right, tight, long, treat people right. Okay, that's what my mom would say. Treat people right, son. No matter what you see, don't call them no name. Just treat them right, son. Okay, treat them like you want to be treated. Okay, son. All those good stuff. And see, I'm telling you stuff. Bye, why you tell me all that, man? I ain't want to know about your mama. That's your problem. Some of y'all, I know I'm telling you this. Some of y'all didn't have that head. I know that hurt, didn't it? I'm sorry, man. I'm just telling you like it is. Some of y'all didn't have that. Some of y'all had this. That's all the lesson you got. Bring back some memory. I know it does. That's all the lesson you got. And cussing out. Get your so. Hit your throat. That's all yelling, cussing, and beating. That's all the lesson some of you got. So I'm telling you, because you need to know the right way, the tight way, the long way, the strong. So when you get children out there, you won't do the because it was done to you. Do them right. Okay? Just because you were beat down don't mean you got to beat them down. Do it the right way. And if you hitting a woman out there, stop that stuff, man. That's one thing my mama said, don't you never lift your hand to a woman. You know, all those lessons, man. And I taught my children the same lessons in life. Decency, respect, honor, the right way, the tight way, the long way, the strong. You know, was I a perfect human being? Nah. Even though she taught me the right way, sometimes I did my own thing, because I'm just human and we mess up sometimes. But lo and behold, all those lessons she put in the memories of my mind would come back, and would grip me and pull me back to where I was supposed to be. Okay? And so some of y'all didn't have those memories. Some of y'all didn't have those lessons. But you got me. I'm the next best thing to your big brother. I'm the next best thing to your daddy. I'm the next best thing to the mama you never had. Yeah, that's right. BobbieD. And a capital D on that one. Yeah, BobbieD. That's me. That rhyme. But yeah, man, hey, whatever you need, brother, I got you, okay? I got you. I'll be your brother. I'll be your mother. I'll be your uncle. I'll be your sister. I'll be your brother. Whatever you need, baby. I got you. Because me like that. You're my family. I love you. Lisa D and I love you all out there. And if you don't know nobody else in life, they love you, man. We love you, okay? I'm serious. You think I'm playing with you, man? I don't use the term love very lightly, okay? Because it's very, very serious with me. I love you. We love you. Lisa D and I love you. You are our family, okay? In the YouTube world, you are family. Whenever you need a friend, call on me. I use that song, man. I had to bring that in. But nah, man, I'm serious. On the real, though, we love you, man. And that's why we come to you as much as you can. You make us feel more love. You make us feel more love. And that's why we keep coming to you. We enjoy what we do, and we do what we enjoy. Lisa D used to didn't like doing this, I'm serious. If you had a tool, go back to her channel and look at some of the. She said, "No, go back." If you went back to our channel about maybe 3 years ago, No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And look at some other video. You're not gonna see Lisa D. And if you see her in one of those videos, she'll be like, "Camera man, get off me." She didn't want to be. She camera shy, man. She didn't want to be filmed. She didn't want to be doing none of this, you know. But God got a way of making people submit to His will. And God, I prayed, you know, I could have beat her up and all that, but I'm not physical. But I don't do that with women. I could have cussed her out and all that. Yeah, I don't do that either. You know what I do? When people don't do what they're supposed to do, you know what I do? I pray. I said, Lord, let your will be done in this situation. I said, she's supposed to be a part of me. She's supposed to be, I want her to be a part of the situation. If your will, let it be done. And I kept on my prayer. And lo and behold, she came to me and said, I'm ready. I said, ready for what? She said, I will be on the show. And then that she been coming and going ever since. When she get, even to the day, she get a little TikTok. Like, I ain't gonna, you know, but she come right back. But anyway, hey, all right, we're gonna ride the train a little bit, man. We're gonna be out, man. You know how I do. I had a lot of things to do today. I didn't get a set program today, but I will have one tomorrow for you guys. We're gonna be talking about a whole lot of stuff. One thing we're talking about, I'm gonna be taking a look at in the news. Let's go over some news things here in the Philippines. Okay, so that I can give you some information about Philippines. Then I'm gonna give you some world news. Okay, you with me? Okay. Here in the Philippines, there's a lot of things going on. Number one, they always run out of vaccines. Okay, they just got some COVAX vaccine in about 200,000 doses. That was given courtesy of the U.S. and Japan and some other countries. Right now, they're out of Pfizer, at least in Cebu. I'm not sure about Manila, but they're out of Pfizer. So Lisa D is in the process, and we're trying to find out where can we get. We're trying to contact the Red Cross, so we're going to get her. We don't want her to take. They only have Sinovac. We don't want her to get Sinovac, so we're going to try to get the Red Cross to give her a shot, but we want to pay for it. I said, listen, look at Lisa D, it's worth it. I don't want you to put that Sinovac in your vein because it's like water. Okay. So she's not gonna do that. So we're gonna get her straightened out. We're gonna locate somebody, a doctor, hospital that's got it. We're gonna pay for it. Secondly, there's an issue between, and it continues to grow. I talked to you very briefly on our lab broadcast. Oh, I forgot my thumb. I forgot my 1 minute review. I'm sorry, let me go back to that real quick. Hold up. We talked about last. Okay, the last time we had a live stream on StreamYard, here's what we talked about. Kelly right there, married me, baby. Yeah, she fine, tell you. She's married. Look at the big lips, man. Big teeth. She got big teeth, big lips, big eyes, big eyebrows. Yeah, she said, marry me, baby. That's how you want your woman to be. You want your woman to be forthright. You don't want her to be confident with no confidence. That's a confident statement. That's a statement. She ain't asking you. She's telling you. She's making you a state. She's saying that's what she wants to do. Marry me, baby. That's what she's saying. Okay, and that's what you want. You want you to be confident, forthright with it. You don't want to be beating around the bush. Okay? We talked about that, and our subject was the pros and cons of being married to a Filipino. And man, we told us this was good. If you missed it, look at it, man. Let me tell you something. If you missed this video, and you're dating, or your fiance about to get married, contemplating marriage, or you're married, you need to watch this video to a Filipino. Okay, if you're married, contemplating getting married to a Filipino, engaged, whatever, in a relationship with a Filipino, watch this video. It will help you get an insight and an understanding of what to expect from that Filipina and how to deal with it. Okay, I'm serious. This was a very good practical video, and I broke down some things that you want to know about. Okay. Yeah, no, you'll never be hungry. You'll never feel lonely. You'll start liking music, Filipino music. You always have a backup. That's some of the pros. Cons we talked about. You get tired of rice. You know that rice, baby. You will not wear shoes in the house. And then we talked about some things all the way that had nothing to do with those things. But we broke it down tight. We broke it down right. We broke it down long, and we broke it down strong. Okay. So when you get through, if you look at that video, when you get through that video, you'll have a better understanding of what to expect when you deal with a Filipina on a relationship basis, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, or married. You will know what to expect from them, and you know how to deal with them. Because I'm going to be truth be told, I'm going to be honest with you. Dealing with a Filipina, if you don't understand what's going on with them, you're asking for trouble. I ain't say trouble. I'm talking about straight up trouble, baby, bull. That's what you ask for, okay? But when you have a knowledge of their background, their history, and their mystery, you know, because the history always reveals some kind of mystery. You know, are you with me? Yeah, the history reveals some kind of mystery. It's also some kind of mystery in history. But when you understand that, then you can deal with the situation better. But those of you that are in a relationship with the Filipinos and you don't understand the history and the mystery behind what they do, why they do what they do, when they do what they do, where they do what they do, all that, you in trouble. Because you're going to be confused. And when you are confused, you make what? Mistakes. And what kind of mistakes would you make when you deal with a Filipino? Number one, you want to do one of these. Chichapaya. You want to slap and all that. Top, man, that's stupid. Dumb people do that brutal stuff like that. Dumb people want to, that's the first somebody even want to do. They want to strike out. You know why they don't, you know why ignorant people want to strike out against people? You know why? Because they don't understand. Whenever you don't understand something or you don't have what knowledge of something, then you are confused. And whenever you are confused, you have a tendency to do what? Strike out. Okay? Yeah, I'm giving you the perfect. Let's say there's a dog in the street. You see the dog hurt, dog's limping, and you want to help the dog, right? The dog don't know what you're trying. He think you're trying to hurt him. You don't understand. You like, you want to growl at you, want to fight, but you're trying to help. When you don't understand, you become defensive. And then you want to fight, strike out, okay, and react it. So understanding is the Bible said when you get all you can and can't all you get, but the Bible said get understanding. That's what the Bible say, man. When you understand your lady and she understands you, hey, it's gonna be a blessing. Now, let me tell you this: when you're dealing with a Filipina, it's going to be incumbent upon you to do the understanding more so, because they, as much as you would like for them to understand your culture, guess what? They're not going to put the effort in to understand your culture. Just the way it is. I don't know why. If you're living here in the Philippines, they're not going to put the effort in to understand your culture. She understands some things about my culture, but the stuff, I understand more about her culture and her values and the people here than she does about mine. I know it's not fair. That's just the way it's going to be. Okay? So get as much understanding and knowledge of her how she was raised, where she was raised, the things, her background in life, because truth be told, some Filipinos are different. You know, all of them have similar ways, but there are individual variances between all of them. Deceit was raised in province. She has a rural background. She has a more down-to-earth, friendly background. That's how the people in the province are. The people in the city are a little bit different. They're a little bit more stuck up. They're a little bit more sophisticated. They're a little bit more conniving, and you'll feel a lot more backstabbers and backstabbers in the city than in the province. But so you understand where they're coming from. And I always tell people, if you're looking for a girlfriend, look for a woman, look for a wife, deal with a province woman. Okay. Now there's some bad ones out there too in the province, but more good ones than bad. Okay. Always ask them, where you from? Oh, I'm from Manila. Okay. You been here all your life? No, sir. Okay, where do you live before that? I lived in the province of Cebu. Okay, what city in Cebu? I lived in Medellin. Okay, small town. Yes. So how long you been? You know, that's discover where they're from. So even though she may be in Manila, she may be in big city Cebu, she's got a province background. That's maybe a person that you want to deal with. Deceit was raised in Medellin, a very small province town in Cebu, and she moved to Cebu city because of work. And the province is you don't have a lot of jobs out there. So most of the people, many of the people will move to the big cities to get work. So that was her, that's where she was, and that's how I dealt with it. That's what I found with her. And it was a blessing in disguise. And I pray, man. I'm telling you, man, you guys don't know. God will answer your prayer. I'm telling you, man, one of the best things you can do when you're looking for a woman, man, I'm serious, looking for a wife, girlfriend, whatever, man, pray. Say, Lord, send me send me the best person you would have me to be with. That was my prayer, man. I said, Lord, send me the right person. Open my eyes that I might see the person you have intended for me. And that right. You with me, JP? I ain't praying, man. Pray. Okay? Pray. If you believe in prayer. If you don't believe in prayer, just say, well, I'm just going, my luck, lady luck be with me. And see, and let me know how that work out for you. Okay? See how far you gonna get with that. All right, that's all I got. All right. What else? That's it. Okay, I'm sorry. I was telling you about some headlines here in the Philippines. Number one thing is happening out here. I talked about the vaccine always being low, always being low. They get some, they use it dry up, and then they got to wait for another shipment to come in. And then whenever the shipments are scheduled, they're delayed, so they never come in on time. Okay, so that's why one of the reasons. But one of the politicians have stated is that the Philippines will have obtained herd immunity by November of this year. That's what they're shooting for. At that time, this is 70 million people will have been vaccinated by then. Right now, we're like 8 million. So they got a long way to go. Also, that's a big caveat because if the Delta variant continues to increase, yeah, that number that's not going to make it. And as you know, 50% of the people that have been infected with the virus in the United States is 50% of the people it's the Delta variant. So the Delta variant is taking over the United States right now, and a strong possibility that there could be another shutdown, lockdown. We will see, okay? And the only way to defeat the Delta variant is to do what? Vaccinate, okay? Vaccination is a cure, but people are hesitant, vaccine hesitant, you know? And that's why Biden has suggested that he wants small groups to go out to the doors, knock on the doors, explain why it's important for people to get and try to alleviate the fears that they have, you know? Fears, what? False evidence appearing real, and then the other ones forget everything and run. Yeah, the acronym for fear. And people just have fears. You know, I have some fears, man. You think I'm playing with you? Did you see the video of my first shot? I was like, Mama, I'm crazy, man. All the fears in my mind just came over me, overwhelmed me, and I was scared. You know, but I took it. You know, sometimes you have to feel the fear in your life and do it anyway. That's what makes you stronger. That's what makes you longer. You know, when you overcome your fear by going through it, going over it, going under it, or around it. But don't let it stop you, okay, in your tracks, because you'll never accomplish anything in your life. We all have fears, natural fear, okay? But you got it. One of the key things to overcome your fear is education, information, okay? When you understand what it's all about, the true knowledge, not the stuff you just have made up in your mind, then you can have a better leg to stand on when dealing with fear, okay? Yeah, but one other thing I want to talk to you about, the president of Haiti was assassinated recently. Many of you may have heard that in the news. It's a very sad situation. His wife was also critically injured, okay? So it's a sad situation. Haiti is a very, very small Caribbean nation, and they've been struggling for many, many, many years, okay? And y'all remember the big tropical storms and the hurricanes and the earthquakes and stuff that hit Haiti, and that they have never gotten on their feet, and that had been over 10 years ago. They've never gotten back on their feet. And so the president that was in office they came to the president's mansion disguised as DADFA, and they got in and they assassinated the president. And I'm so sorry that it happened. For those of you that are Haitian out there in my viewing audience, you have my deepest condolences and my deepest sympathy. And for those that committed that heinous crime, I hope that you're caught, captured, and be punished to the fullest extent of the law. Okay, that is my heart. I know. I remember I had 3 Haitian friends in my life. The first one when I worked for Bell South in Charlotte, North Carolina. His name was Andre, very smart guy. He taught me a lot of stuff on my job. The next guy was I was working for Delta Airlines. I was a contractor at Delta Airlines in Atlanta. And this guy, his name was Roach. His name was Roach, man. Everybody called him Roach. That was his last name, Roach. I forgot his first name, but everybody just called him Roach. But that was his real name, Roach. You know, and he had actually, he taught me stuff I need. When I first got hired on a job, he was my, to go have somebody show you around where everything is. You know, he did that. The first week he showed me around. He said, man, he said, Bobby, I said, what, man? What's up, Roach? He said, man, I had to beat my daughter. I said, beat your daughter? Yeah, I beat her. I said, beat her? Why you beat her, man? He said, she tried to be smart with me. I said, smart with you? I said, I told her to get up and go to school. She said, she ain't getting up when she get ready. I said, what? And then he said, he blacked the eye, man. Because he said, I said, you did it. I said, man, that's punishable by law out here. You can get in trouble, Roach. He said, let him lock me up. He said, because I'm in Haiti, we beat their boys, So he was telling me they don't play with the kids out there. And I guarantee you, they have captured some of the people, such they have suspects. I guarantee you those people, those suspects are going to talk. You know why? They're going to beat the stuffing out of them until they get what they need to know to find out who did that to their president. You know? They're not going to be like the USA and be mamby-pamby. Oh, you want some water? Can I help you with this? You have some food? You got your food in? They're going to say, sit down. Now, they're going to say like this. They're going to be like that. I need to know some information from you. You can make it easy or you can make it hard. Which one you want to do? And they give me, and they say the hard way, they're going to be so. Anyway, y'all get my drift. Anyway, yeah, but we're praying for the people in Haiti, and that they would be. My other friend was Pierre. I worked with him in Verizon. He and I worked together for several years. He's the nicest guy. He had about 8 kids, man, and he was a hardworking guy and very smart guy, very smart. All the Haitians I've known are very, very intelligent. I don't know why. They seem to me, they impressed me, very personable, very friendly, practical, and very, very smart. So I have a good feeling about Haitian people. I don't know why a lot of people don't like them, but I have no problems with Haitians, and I hope that the government cracks down. And also found out that the Haitians have requested the United States come in and help them. They have fears that the government may be taken over. Someone may try to do some kind of insurrection. And so they have asked the United States government is going to send the Homeland Security people in there to help Haitians get through this period of trouble and to stabilize their government. And that's what we're about. We are a democratic society, and we help other democratic societies as well. So I think that's the right thing to do. And I don't want to see us going over there permanently, but temporary assistance so that the government can get back and then elect another president. That would be the right thing to do, and then get on out after that. Don't stay there permanently. That's not our country. Let them handle their own affairs. We want to give them assistance when needed, but we don't want to dominate there and to get in their business. Okay. So those are some of the things in the news. It just dawned on me that the thing that happened in Haiti is, somewhat similar to what happened in January of 6th in the USA, right? Could have been like that, man. People, it was an insurrection in our country. People came to the White House, man. They came to the White House. They attacked our nation's capital, okay? And it could have been deadly, worse than what it was, okay? So I'm saying, man, things like this can happen anywhere. If it happened here in the United States of a doggone America, it can happen anywhere in the world, and it did in Haiti. And it was very, very brutal. And I hope, again, that the people are caught. All right, that's it, man. We're getting right train. BobbieD, One Nation, under we want to look who we got. I'm going to find out who rolled up, throw it up, bump up, and be the first man in the who that is. They gonna be done. I need to know, man. Me, man. I'm very curious. And that's what keeps me alive. People that ain't curious, they wind up 6 feet under sometimes, but they don't want to know who that did that, where they come from, where that. I need to know. You walk around here with your head in the sand and somebody's and you gone. You better have your eyes and ears open. This is a crazy world out there, and we dealing with some crazy people, man. You think I'm playing with you? Going around and shut your eye, walk around, hey, you somebody be done slap you. Slap you into the model, and you be saying, where's my mama at? I would ride a train. BobbieD, One Nation, under who we got something. I gotta find out who rubbing up, chopping up. Bob Love to be the first man in that. Who that is said they're gonna be there. I need to know. I got to know. People get ready. Whether the train is coming. Don't need no ticket. It just get down board. Or needed love. Who said again? Said sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. It just get down board. Get down board. You ready, man? Are you ready to ride it? You ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call, man? You ready? Hey, man, I'm ready for the roll call, BobbieD. I'm waiting since the other day, man. I wonder where you at, man. You skipped out on me, BobbieD. Don't do me like that. Okay, man. I told you, man. I told you what happened, man. You can't accept what happened? I told you, man. I got my shot, man, and I couldn't open my eyes. So then my computer messed up on me, man. Can you forgive me, please? Okay, thank you. We got right train, BobbieD, One Nation, under who one love, who we got? I need to know. I got to. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. We gotta find out who's rubbing up, stuffing up, bumped up enough people for man. He got. I need to know. I want to know. Hey, why am I one of the who that is said they gonna beat them slings? Okay, I gotta find out. Let me drill down there and find out who that is said they gonna beat. Come on now, StreamYard. Don't mess with me this morning. Come on now. Don't play with me, StreamYard. I ain't playing no game with you. Let's go. Let's go, StreamYard. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay, what we got? Marsha Dillon in the house. Marsha Dillon. These niggas, Marsha Dillon in the house. Number one honcho up in the place. Marsha say, hello, little train family. What's up? What's up, Marsha Dillon? Where's Chester? Where's Kitty? your sidekick. What's the other? What's the doc? What's the doc name? I forgot. They call him Doc something. Hey, what's up, man? He said, hello. Hey, man, we doing good, man. So good to see you. Marsha Dillon, man, he had an opportunity to be number one honcho in the house today, and he took it, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. When opportunity just, when you're not, it don't come twice. Sometimes it's just not one time. Like, and you may never get a third time. So, but when you see an opportunity not one time, jump on it. Say, doggone it, I'm on it. Okay, that's what you do. And he did it. He did it right time, long time. Marsha said, okay, this is my time. So I don't be number one most of the time. This is my time, baby. I'm gonna make history today. I'm gonna be number one. I mean, you said, well, Bobby, this ain't no history. Yes, it is. This is an historical fact. On the Love Train Nation, Live in the Philippines, one Love Train Nation show, Marshall Dillon became the number one honcho in the yeah, he did that thing right time, long time. He wasn't playing. He made up his mind that he gonna do it, and he did it. And for that, my brother from another mother, he said, thank you, thank you, thank you. You did it, man. Hey, congrats to you, Marshall. Marshall did it in the house. He got it. He can't slinging that gun on the side, you know. Hey, Marshall, you got a 45. What you got, man? You got a 32? What you got, man? 22? There you go. Hey, 38 special. I know you carry, man. It's so good to see you, Marshall. Ryan Train BobbieD. Hey, man, y'all give him his prop. He did it right time, long strong. Let's go. We got Ryan Train BobbieD. You see one nice shot. Man, what's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing, brother? He said, let's go. Hey, man, you know, we got to go. We got to go. Hey, we don't play, man. On this show, we keep it rolling. We keep it right. We keep it tight. We keep it long, and we keep it strong. Anybody want to play? They got to go somewhere else. Good to see you, Xander, man. We had a good show with Xander, man, the other week. I'm gonna try to Xander, man. I'm trying to get you around, you and Markel back on the show by the end of this month. And we're going to have it rolling up in here. Let me tell you, I apologize. We couldn't do Zoom, man. I told you I was like, and then my computer, man, I couldn't do the Zoom, but I'm trying to get that Zoom back on Saturday. And Zoom is nice. Those of you guys that haven't had, we had one Zoom session Saturday before last. We had a nice time, man. We had a great time. I got to meet some people and see them face to face for the first time. And it was beautiful. Yeah. You learn some things about people when you don't see them face to face. You see the avatar, but you learn even more when you see them face to face. You'll not learn nothing negative, but you'll learn to appreciate them more when you see them face to face. So I learned to appreciate many of our people that we've met on that Zoom session. So we'll have another Zoom session on Saturday, guys. We'll be Zooming. You want to Zoom with us? Be with us. Hey, if you want to Zoom with us, send me your email address. I will send you an invitation. And also what we do a Zoom dual session. We have a StreamYard session and we'll have a Zoom session at the same time. So if you log on to StreamYard, you'll see the address to click on if you prefer to log on to Zoom with us, okay? And so what we do is we'll do the Zoom session. We'll conclude the Zoom session. At the conclusion of the Zoom session, we will just migrate over to the StreamYard. Lisa's going to be manning the StreamYard session while I'm doing the Zoom session, and she does back and forth, Zoom, StreamYard. So when we're only going to do about 20, 30 minutes on Zoom, right? So when we're done with the Zoom session, we just migrate over to the StreamYard live stream session, and we'll conclude that ride the train. We out. Okay, man. It's fun, man. And you want to have some funny like that. What's up? We got the Cuban queen, and you want to get over here? You sure? I want you to get over here. I don't like this out, did you? Stop that. She made sure she did that off the camera. Y'all don't want to know what she did. But yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to.
Guys, good morning.
Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to introduce you to a very important lady in my life. I've been knowing her for several years now. And
how many years?
I said several years now. And it feel like I just met her yesterday. You know? That's how important she is in my life. You know?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It's today.
Yesterday. Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Yeah. But this is Lisa D. Let me introduce you formally. Hail to the Queen. Lisa D. This is my wife, Lisa D. Tuba Queen Nation. Bernardo D. How you doing, my dude?
Doing good.
Good.
How about you?
I'm better.
What do you feel after the shot?
I feel yesterday I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was sleepy. It just made me sleepy. And I was sort of, going out in and out like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, my arm never gets shut. My arm never got sore. It's still okay. And
that's
good.
Some others, they felt sore and tired.
Yeah, but I just felt sleepy. I don't know what I just couldn't keep my eyes open. That's what it did to me. But the first shot, I had no effects on the first shot at all. Second shot, I was like, and I had to sleep and wake up, do my computer stuff, wake up, go back, and it's a nightmare. Anyway, well, we're here, y'all. So, want to, oh wait, I'm sorry. Stan the man, you know what she got to tell you, right, Stan? You got to tell me.
He's number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2, just number 2.
Sorry about that, my brother, Round train. Hey, Stan, next time. Round train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. Who we got?
Zen the man. He said, I'm the first blue ranch up. Let's go.
He's the first blue ranch, but that don't count. We got round train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Smooth.
What's so smooth?
With eyes on you.
Smooth in the house. Woo, what's up, smooth, man? You say, had to wait to be number 3. You already know about number 2. Yeah, we know about number 2. And Jeff won't do. Who we got? BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. Who we got? What's up, dude? Jerry Fleming, Raymond in the house. Raymond in the house. Woo, what's up, Raymond? How you doing, brother?
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for the donation to the nation. Hey, thank you so much. Jerry Fleming, man, he makes it rain in Spain and even up on the train. And that right. He said, man, Zen, the man done took the spot. Dan the man took his spot. Yeah, Dan the man is a blessing today because he took the number 2 spot. He took the hit for you. Thank you so much. Rayman in the house for the donation to the nation. We got to do the damn Rayman. Who we got? Lisa D. Round train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
That's how my mama used to say, thank you. When I say that, y'all, it's like I'm back in church when they're trying to hold her down. She said, thank you. She was thanking the Lord. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Terry.
so much, Sir Terry.
For the donation to the nation.
Nation.
More blessings.
Much
Much
love.
love. Thank you so much, my brother. Ride Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Hello, Love Train family.
What's up? Two. Right back at your brother from another. Who we got?
Smooth.
Fool. You said what up? How you doing? How you two feeling after the shot? Okay,
I
I'm
don't get
feeling
my shit.
this didn't get her shot. She was because they ran out of Pfizer and they only had Sinovac, and we're not going to put Sinovac in her veins or my veins. So we're looking for probably trying to contact Red Cross or someone that has Pfizer or AstraZeneca or Moderna. Either one of those is fine, but we're not going to do the Sinovac or Sputnik thing. So I'm feeling okay now. Yesterday it was like I don't know what it is. I was just sleeping. I had to lay down. I kept telling you I didn't lay down. These damn sad. Lay down, go to sleep. Then I get a few minutes after about an hour, so I get back up. I'm fine. And then I started working on the computer. Get sleepy again. I don't know. I couldn't keep my eyes open. So that's the only thing I felt yesterday. But now today I'm good. I guess. I don't know. Maybe you think that was a shot doing it, or that was just tired? Which one was it?
You still look sleepy or
I look sleepy. I don't feel sleepy. I have my cup of coffee. Yeah, I'm all right. Oh no. No, but that's the only thing I felt. A little sleepy, a little bit tired yesterday. That's better. Round train, Bobby, who we got?
Xander Man, Terry Fleming. I was just holding it for you. Now that you're here, I respectfully step aside.
All right. He said, you gonna let you take the hit for now. Go ahead now. Let's take the hit here. Nah, just let. Round train, Bobby, who we got?
Xander Man. Is Pfizer better than Moderna and Johnson & Johnson?
That's I guess that's relative to individuals. As far as the technology is concerned, Pfizer and Moderna. Pfizer is the mRNA technology, which is the red RNA is ribonucleic acid. It's a technology that's brand new. Okay. And that technology is shown to be one very, very efficient and effective for getting rid of the virus. AstraZeneca has an old type of method of killing the virus called adenovirus. It's been tested for 100 years, more subtle, but I just chose to, I didn't actually, I'll be honest with you, man. I didn't choose Pfizer. When I went there to get my first shot a few weeks ago, that's all they had. And I didn't want Pfizer. You know why I didn't want Pfizer? Because they said when you take Pfizer, if you have allergies, it's not good. I have a lot of allergies, so I didn't want to take Pfizer. But that's all they had. And in my mind, I think, I'm not stupid. I said, look, man, you got to take a chance. I said, because they said, even though you have allergies, you have to take a chance because that's all, tell them what time they will get more Pfizer or something. They might just have Sinovac, which they only have right now. So I took a chance, took the Pfizer, and do nothing to them. So sometimes you got to take a chance. You have to take what's called a leap of faith. I took a leap of faith and took Pfizer, and it didn't do me no harm. So that's all they had. So I didn't choose it; it chose me. But as far as the which is best, if you want to look at the efficacy rates, one of the best efficacy rates is Pfizer and Moderna and AstraZeneca.
Pfizer is number one.
Pfizer is number one. So do your study. I did a video and I had that. I don't know. It's been several broadcasts ago, but I had a chart, and on that chart, it showed you each vaccine, and it told you the good and the bad, pros and the cons of each vaccine. Then I gave you that chart to make your decision. So go back and find that video, Sam. And then, but I would say you can't go wrong unless you have a bunch of allergies, really bad allergies. Can't go wrong with Pfizer, AstraZeneca. I'm doing this order: Pfizer, AstraZeneca. Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, and then Johnson & Johnson. I put Johnson & Johnson last because the efficacy rate's not that high, and it's only a single shot. And as you may or may not know, ladies and gentlemen, recently there was on the news that we will be needing a booster shot within 6 months or a year. Okay, so those are what I'm saying, and you probably need a booster shot for Johnson & Johnson even fast. So those are my recommendations. But those that are still vaccine hesitant, do your due diligence. Do your study and stop thinking, but the devil's in that vaccine and they trying to track us and they got to be a little chip in the vaccine and they're going to be like big brother. Stop back in there, man. Come on, please. Use your head and stop using your heart and your fears. You can't live your life in fearful mode because you'll never go out the house. You'll never get nobody. You'll always be by yourself. I'm scared. I'm scared to get hooked up with her. I'm scared to get hooked up with her. You can't live your life in fear like that, okay? I'm going to liberate you right now. Repeat after me. Repeat after me. I. Repeat after me, Listy.
Let's go, my dear.
I'm serious. Repeat after me. I will never fear again. All right, let's go, Ron J. Let's go, Ron J. Who we got?
Zaddy man, the dramatics. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, what you see is what you get. Dun, dun, remember that song? That was a long time ago, man. Zaddy man, he know them old song, man. He got that old school rock in him. I know you, man. He got that old school rock, old school vibe hanging in there. Damn, remember that? What you see dun, 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 is what you get. Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. I forgot a little bit. Let's go, Ron J. BobbieD. Who we got?
Tara Fleming, Sir Zan, the man tell Queen Angel Felicity you are advocating your number 2 spot. Tell her number 2 is new to you.
Number 2 is new to Zan. He advocating the spot. He want to give it to Terry Fleming. He want to turn it over to Terry Fleming. You can't transfer that spot, buddy. That's too bad for you. Let's go, Ron J. Who we got?
Zan and Terry Fleming, number 1 and number 2 is all you. I'm happy just to be here amongst such distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
I heard that. Let's go, Ron J. BobbieD. One nice shot. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, we are family.
We are family. I got all my brothers and sisters and me. Used to say sisters. Oh, that Sister Sledge to sing that song. I forgot. Sister Sledge. It might have been somebody else. I'm looking at her like she know, right? I'm gonna go Ron J. BobbieD. One night. Who we got?
Mr. Steel Palm.
What's up? What's up, Steel?
Hello, Bobby.
What's up, Steel? You all right, man? So good to see you. So good. You got a steel palm, man. You sure you got a steel palm? Because it's hard to hold your hand up when you got that steel in your hand. Is your hand made of steel? I'm sorry. I'm trying to be funny, but I don't know why you call yourself Steel Palm, but that must be something relative to your existence on this planet Earth. So whatever that is, I don't want to make light of something that is very, very intricate to your living on this earth. But I want to say, low back to you, man. Low. Ron J. Who we got?
Tara Fleming, yes, number 2 is one step under the best, but it takes a better man to step aside to see another one rise.
That's right, man.
Right?
That's what we do, man. Whenever you move out the way and let somebody else go up, you're going to get some blessing too. Because you know how I know? The Bible says that the first shall be the last. Okay, and the last shall be the first. So the last going to end up being the first sometime. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And you know, whatever you do for others, you always lift yourself up when you help somebody else. Write that one down. Okay, that's a quote from BobbieD. You always lift I'm going to say it slowly so you can write it down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You will always lift yourself up. Right? Lift yourself up when you help somebody else. Okay? That's how I was raised. That's how I was praised, to help people in this world. Let's go around J. BobbieD. See what nation who we got.
Jesse Smith, how are you? Are you aware 51% of Black Americans don't have children today?
I know. I didn't know that statistics. I really didn't, Jesse. Thank you so much for letting me know that, man. That's an eye-opening revelation. If that is true, that tells us something. 51% of Black Americans do not have children. Are you sure? That's very, very fascinating to know if it's true. If that's true, that's an indictment on family. And why? The question then would be, why, Jesse? Why is it that only 51% of the African American families don't have children? Why? You know, that means that they're not having children. And why is it that we're not having children? You know, answer the question for me, Jesse. Is it because we are scared of having children? Is it because we're scared of bringing children? Is it because we can't afford to have them? What's the problem? Why are we not having children? You know, that could, is somebody trying to genocide us?
It's the pandemic.
No, that's not. I don't think that's the pandemic, because in the pandemic, we've seen statistics showing us that the birth rate is going up. Everybody getting
here in the Philippines.
Everybody in the Philippines birth rate going out the yin yang because everybody doing the wild thing when the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
It
Jesse,
doesn't have
give me some more
nothing to
background
do.
on that, Jesse. Give me some more background. I want to know where the statistic came from. What's the information around that? Why do we think it's happening? Okay? Help me out, man. Let's go, right, Jim. Who we got?
Marshall, Terry, how are you doing, man? Long time no hear from you.
Terry, Rain Man doing good, man. Rain Man doing real good. I'm
Rain
telling you,
Man is always
Rain
on
Man
our
is
show.
one of the most positive individuals I have ever met on this show. He takes everything in stride. He doesn't let anything get him down. And he's a blessed man. You hear me? He is blessed beyond his means. God has been good to Terry Fleming and a lot of these other gentlemen on the show. God ain't nothing but God. And he'll tell you that himself. God, Terry Fleming ain't have nothing to worry about. You know what I'm saying? He been blessed on top of blessed. Let's go, right? Who we got?
James Rhythm Goes.
What's up, James? How you doing?
What's up?
Chi-Town James in the house, in the house. Chi-Town James in the house. What's up, Chi-Town? He said, what's up, bro? What's up, Love Train? Hey, Love Train doing good, baby. That's our name, Love Train. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same. Love Train. What's up, man? Right, Train, Bobby, who we got?
Jesse, who are these women choosing to procreate with today?
Okay. So you're saying one of the reasons why that women are not, or families are not, it's only 51% of the families don't have children, Black America, is because who the women are choosing to procreate with? I don't know. I don't know if that's it or not. Women are women. They're gonna choose who they want to procreate with. You know what I'm saying? There's no limitation on that. Who they choose is who they prefer, and I can't put an idea of why they prefer certain people. And it's up to them. You know, it's up to them. And why women are why? Well, let's just assume that statistic that you gave us, Jesse, is true. 51% of the Black American families don't have children. Let's just assume. I don't know. I have done research on it, but let's just assume it's true. Then the question we need to determine is why is that? Because if that's the case, then our population in this country, in the USA, is be shrinking when it should be growing. And I don't know if that's true or not, because the last time I heard, the African Americans make up about 11 to 13, between 11 and 13% of the population in the United States. And minorities are expected to be the majority in the United States within the next 10 to 15 years. So the population of minorities is growing. We know that based on the last census. That's one of the reasons, Jesse, while the people in America are being scared. The majority, which is Caucasian right now, they're very, very afraid because African Americans, Latinx are beginning to grow. And we will overcome them as population goes, and then we will be in the minority because then we have the right to make the laws we choose. So that's why you see all this voter suppression going on now. They're trying to stop people of color from voting, doing Jim Crow too. Let's go right, Bobby. Who we got?
Zen the man, Terry Fleming. I believe in abundance. Having an abundance mindset, I believe in supporting good men like you and the men and women here in the love train.
Amen, amen, amen. That's what it is. I got two computers. One of my computers I named. Guess what I named? Abundance. Yeah, baby. I believe in abundance mindset. We live in a world of abundance, and people, because they have a negative mindset, they have a limited mindset. They can't see it. And abundance is everywhere around us, in the schools, in the pavement, everything you see came from abundance mindset. Okay? Somebody had to think it, see it, do it, and push it out. Okay? Abundance, man. Anything you want is in this world, you can get it because it's there for you to get it. Abundance. And then another one, I got my other computer named Manifest. Because if it's out there, you have to manifest it, baby. You have to go get it. Okay? Can't sit there and say, I wish you in mind. I wish you in mind. You got to go get that thing. Okay? Elbow grease. You know what I'm saying? Work without faith, faith without work is what? Dead like Fred. Let's go, Brian Shane, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. Who we got?
Jesse, are you aware?
Huh? I already said that. You went backwards, Lisa, I think.
No.
Okay.
He said it twice. Scott 56. He said, agree with you, BobbieD. You should never raise your hand to a kid or a woman, and conversely, don't let a woman raise her hand to you. Get rid of any woman like that.
Right. I agree with you, 56, man. If you're in a violent situation, women, and a man is abusing you, beating on you, whatever, don't put up with that. You don't have to. It is not right. And you need to get out there and say, get out of that situation. Whatever way you can, get out of that situation and notify the authorities that you're being abused. It's wrong for any man to hit a woman or a child for any reason. It is illegal in the United States. Here in some countries, it's legal. You know, it's not legal here in the Philippines, but they do it a lot. But it's still wrong. In some countries, it's legal. But I'm saying it's not legal. It's not right. Forget the legality. Forget that. The ethics and the ethics are more important. It's not morally right for a man to put his hand on a woman just because he don't like what she said, she did, whatever. It's wrong, and it needs to be stopped. And it's also for children too. It's wrong, and it needs to be stopped. Let's go around, train, Bobby. Who we got? Come on, Nikki. What you got? Because Lisa, you done took us. Okay, she brought us back. Super Queen strikes again. Y'all don't see what she did. I saw Terry Fleming. He said, "Sir, Dan, the man you have a humble heart and a loving manner. You sir, long on this.
Gentleman, you have a humble heart and loving manner. You sir, long on this road."
Yeah, when you're humble in life, man, it'll take you a long way. Okay. Humble. What does humble mean? That means that you are moderate, you're mild, you're considerate. You take and consider other people's positions, but still being humble don't mean you're a coward. Being humble don't mean you
Humble.
Humble, whatever you okay, whatever you want to call the word. Being HUMBLE doesn't make you a coward and doesn't make people walk all over. You have to be strong. You can be strong and be humble. She got me messed up now. But you can be strong as well as being humble if you choose to be. Yeah, I'm a humble person, but I'm a strong man too at the same time. You think you're gonna walk all over me? No, because the man in me gonna stand up. Yeah, but am I gonna beat you down? No, because the humility, humbleness in me won't let me beat you down to the ground. Okay, so there has to be a balance in this world as we go through life, and a lot of people are not balanced. That's why we have so many problems in this world. Some people just want to beat people down, you know, and some people just want to get beat down, you know. It's unbalanced a lot of people. Let's go. Round chain, who we got?
Marshall, he said, "I remember those cover shy days, Lizzie. You do, please.
You remember that, Marshall?
Please.
She wants to forget it. Everything she got. But it's okay, man. You're right. Past is the past. And I thank God that she got over that. But
Don't bring it back.
Okay, we're not gonna live you. We don't hold her to the past, but we learn from the past. She learned better. She learned better, and she didn't want to go back to the past because it was a bad day in her life. It was a bad time, and she doesn't like that how she behaved then. And it's okay, man. I got some things in my past too that I don't like because I know I was wrong, but I learned from the being wrong. And sometimes you got to do wrong so you can do right. You know, right? Let's go.
Terry Fleming, yes, you sir will travel long on this road in life, brother.
Yes, sir. Got you, Van.
Zanderman, Terry Fleming, thank you, good sir.
Right on, right on. Terry Fleming.
Green Angel, are you breaking the equipment because you camera shy?
I don't know what she did. Every time I turn around, she got this. You do not want to leave her around any type of computer equipment. She has a way of making it work or making it not work. Let's go around, train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Jesse, Mr. Steel Palm, he's clearly portray women as victims when in really women initial high percentage of the DV and the initial 80% of the divorces in the US.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know who initiated that, so I can't really agree with that or not. But I can tell you that the United States has a high divorce rate. I know that. It's like 50% of marriages end in divorce in the USC, and that is not good. Okay, and it's probably going to get higher and higher. But in the Philippines, marriages, people that do get married stay married longer. Okay? And actually, there's no divorce here in the Philippines. When I say stay married, they're legally still married. Sometimes they just break apart and don't live together.
They have annulment in.
They have annulment, but as you know, Lisa, the annulment is what? Very expensive, and most people don't get it. Okay.
So divorce in the U.S. is not expensive.
It's not expensive. It can be if you have a lot of assets, like multimillionaires, can be very expensive. However, just basic divorce, you can get a no-fault divorce for like $300 or $500. You know. Yeah. So it's not that expensive as compared to what it is here. Let's go ride train, BobbieD. You want nation out. Woo.
Terry Fleming, we got a hater on the train. Hater hates.
We got a hater. Who's a hater? What's his name?
Steel Palm.
Steel Palm. What's up, Steel Palm? Okay, so Steel Palm mentioned several things.
I blocked him.
She blocked him. Okay, he gone now. Anyway, she got him. So Steel Palm was, I don't know what he talked about the divorce rate. He talked about 50% of the black families are not having children. He mentioned a bunch of statistics that I really can't confirm or non-confirm. So I don't know if he's just making that on top of his head, trying to get his point across. I don't know, but he gone. Let's go round here. Who he got?
Terry Fleming, Mr. M. This is not a combat training site, sir. This is the love train.
Peace. Tell him right.
Peace
Tell him right. Tell him right.
Mr.
Tell him right. Tell him
Mr.
right. Now he got it right. It's a love train, baby. Love train, one nation under a groove. We here together, man. We're not here to fight. We love to love on each other, not fight with each other, man. Let's make peace and not war. Peace is the answer. And
love is the way.
Say it again, Lisa.
Love is the way and peace is the answer.
Peace is the answer and love is the way. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Marshall. That's because you're living in the Philippines instead of the United States. If Lisa was here, she would be more in tune with our culture.
You know what, man?
I think so.
I have a tendency to agree with that. I'll be honest with you. If Lisa D was in the United States, she would not be the same Lisa D you see right now. She would probably have a weave in her hair and and a ton of makeup on, and she'd be smoking a cigarette.
No, I don't think so.
No, I'm just making a broad exaggeration, okay? But she would be different than put like that. I think, and not necessarily her appearance, but she would be different in her attitude. She would have on an American women's mindset. I'm better than you, or you do what I say. And we probably have some issues.
Your culture.
She would be more adoptive to the American culture. And I think that would, in some ways, that's good. And then in some ways that could be bad. That's why I advocate if you do get married to a Filipina and you want to bring her to the USA, you better be real careful because they will wind up changing. I've seen so many times when men have married Filipinas and they took them back, brought them home on a K-1 visa to get married and come in the USA and bring them to the USA. Next thing they be together about a year or two. Next thing they broke up. You know why?
Find another man.
The Filipina find somebody else, and she just used them to get a green card, and she can come and go from the Philippines to the United States anytime. They use them men just to like to get over there. So be careful with that. All of them don't do that. Okay, let me just say that there's some that I found that have great marriages in the USA, and some that don't. So I don't want to be a statistic with a bad marriage. So Lisa D, the fortunate thing about us is that Lisa D loves living here. She wouldn't want to live anywhere else if her parents were not there. And I enjoy living here too. So it works out for us. Right now, we're happy with the situation. Let's go. Ron James, Bobby, who we got?
Tara Fleming, I don't see one blue wrench for check and balance.
All right, Blue Ranch, let's get on the job, y'all. Come on now. We need to check these people out. Where's Murphy? Murphy? Where Murphy at? Murphy? Where you at, Murphy?
Sleeping.
Murphy? Wait. Gunny, where you at, Gunny? Let's go. Come on, y'all.
We need your gun,
I
Gunny.
have to give me some more blue. Give me some more blue inches.
You have to buy more blue.
I'm gonna have to draft me some more blue inches. Put Terry Fleming on the blue inches, Terry Fleming, gonna put you down the blue inches.
Terry Fleming first.
Yeah, we got to add Terry Fleming. Terry Fleming, we're gonna put you down the blue inch. Next time you come on the show, you're gonna say a blue inch by your name, whether you want it or not. Let's go, Roger.
Terry Fleming, he said, likers and slackers, step.
Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Hit that like button. Come on now, let's get the likes up. We ain't got a lot of folks. Get the likes up, please. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Robert Lee,
What's up, Robert?
sir?
How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see ya.
Greetings, Bobbie and Lisa D. How are you doing? Hope all is well and good with you.
We're doing good, man. So good to see you, my brother. I just got my second shot, and I took Pfizer. And she trying to mess with my arm. I got a shot on. Only thing I had with that second, I didn't have any effects with the first shot. The second shot, I just fell sleepy. I don't know what it was. Couldn't keep my eyes open. But that was all day yesterday.
I remember, my dear, the first shot, you felt like
no,
hot.
Nah, I didn't feel hot with the first shot.
And then
she's making up stuff, y'all. She's making up. There's nothing wrong with the first shot. She's just making up stuff. I was fine with the first shot. Second shot, I fell asleep. That's it.
Okay.
I'm making up stuff. Let's go, Roger.
Terry Fleming, it's been almost 100 years since we faced the global virus, and people are throwing caution to the wind, coupled with arrogance, makes this the most dangerous time the world will face.
Okay, I gotta read this again.
Did you hear what arrogance? Arrogance.
Okay, it's been almost 100 years since we faced a global virus. That's true. And people are throwing caution to the wind, coupled with arrogance, makes this the most arrogance. She speak with a Filipino accent, y'all. Sorry about that. Arrogance makes this the most dangerous time the world. Yeah, it does. People are arrogant. They think that the virus is nothing when it is very, very huge, and they are very arrogant about how the virus affects them, will affect them or others. It's like Orange Man. They taking his attitude, you know. But Orange Man was smart. He got the vaccine. The people under him, they won't get it, you know. Orange Man talked a bunch of trash, but he got enough sense to know they get a shot. See, the people under him, they ain't getting it. Most Republicans, not all of them, but most Republicans are not taking a shot. You know, arrogant. Let's go around, who we got?
Terry Fleming, I was heading towards the DR, but Haiti is blaming America for having a part of this vaccination.
No, here's what I'm talking about. Here's what I found out. The people that did the assassination, they found the suspects. Most of them are from Colombia. Okay, they're
21.
I don't know. It was 28. 5 of them have been killed, and it was like 8 of them. I think they caught. Anyway, there's 5 of them. There's a few of them still out there running away, but they got most of them already in custody. 2 of them were Haitian Americans. Okay, and the majority of them were Colombians. Okay, now I'm gonna give you the background on what happened. The Haitian Americans, from what I understand, came from surrounding countries like the DR. Okay, so a lot of them, even the Colombians, a lot of them went to DR, right? And if you check your globe, the map, the DR is not far from what? Haiti. So they went to the DR, and then they took a flight from the DR over to Haiti. So apparently they found that you can get in quicker and better, faster, that way, easier. So most of them did that. And then another one, some of them went from, there's another surrounding country, I don't know what it was. Anyway, they went to the surrounding countries to get to Haiti. They got into Haiti, and that's how they did their deed. So the people that came from Colombia are what's called mercenaries, okay? They're hired killers from Colombia. And the people that came from Colombia, the hired killers, were American trained, okay? Now that's where they're getting this, that America put them in. America did not ordain that or did not let them do that. They had no association with America. Now, the reason why they say they were American trained was because the people that came from Colombia were originally military men from the Colombian army. And who trained the Colombian army? Americans. And the reason why Americans trained them was to fight the drug war in Colombia, okay? And that was many, many years ago. So when the drug war was sort of settled down, America moved out. And so that left those people in the military army. They were trained how to kill, take people out, right? But they weren't making any money in the army in the Colombia, right? That's why a lot of people go over there. It's cheap. So what they did was they quit the army and they hired their services out to anyone in the world so they could be mercenaries. So that's what happened. But that's why people are saying American authorized that. We did not authorize that. They were hired assassins. And Colombia, if you find out, Colombia mercenaries are all over the world. They get hired out to go kill people because they can't make no money in Colombia. They hire their services all over the world. Then in Afghanistan, all over the world, they hire people from Colombia. And this is going to be an eye-opening experience for people in Colombia to know that their country is a mercenary country, that people come to get people there to go kill other people. That's going to be a very, very eye-opening experience, and they're going to make some changes. You watch. Let's go, Ron Chain Bobby. Who we got?
Smooth, he said, Haiti is casting blame on America, but yet they want America to send 500 troops to help them out. Last time America tried to help them was in 95, and they tried to attack the troops.
Let me tell you something. Haiti can say all they want to about America, but we've given that country billions of dollars, okay? Billions of dollars. They can accuse if they want. And if they move so bad, why in the world are they, the people lined up at the American embassy right now asking us to take them out of there? Because they're afraid that there will be turmoil in their country and people are going to get killed, okay? That's just a talk, and talk is cheap. You know, they want to put a bad word on America, blame America, but then they're asking us to help them. Okay, so don't listen to that crap. We have been good to Haiti, and we will continue to be good to Haiti. Okay, they're in need, they're a country in need. They're an African-American small country in need. Okay, we're not going to turn our backs on them. They're a democratic society. We have obligations in the United States to support all democratic societies. Okay, so we need to help them. So don't listen to that crap about they hate America. Don't look at the truth. The truth is we help them, they help us, and they would be calling on us if they thought we were going to be the one that did it. Let's go round here. Who we got?
Smooth. American national basketball them just got their butts spanked by Nigeria.
Okay, Nigeria is a pretty good country as far as athletics. So I'm not surprised. Let's go round chamber. Who we got?
D. Number 7.
Number 7, get ready to go up in heaven. Let's go round here. Who we got?
Monroe Smith.
Monroe, what's up, Monroe? How you doing, brother? That's my brother from Greensboro, North Carolina. What's up, man?
What's going on, BobbieD and Deceit from Greensboro?
Hey, man, we doing good, man, up in the hood. We doing good up in the hood. The hood of the Philippines. Let's go. Round here. Who we got? Monroe, he said, congrats to Marshall for being number one. Marshall did it right, Ty Long. Marshall didn't want to play to that. He said, let's go, Chester. We're going to take this. Who we got? Ron James, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Gunny, you're
Gunny in the house. What's up, Gunny? Oh, Gunny around the caboose. What's up? Gunny in the house. Gunny in the house. Woo, what's up, Gunny? Gunny around the house. Gunny in the house around the caboose today. What's up, man? He said, what's up, guys? Gunny, we were looking for the Blue Ranch, man. We had some trouble on the show, man. We had one Blue Ranch up in here, man. What's up? Hey, let's go, man. Hey, you gonna add somebody on Blue Ranch mine?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Right, who we got?
Add me and I will kick them off.
I'm gonna add Lisa D as a Blue Ranch, and I'm gonna get Raymond. Let's go. Marshall, he said, thanks, Monroe. I appreciate that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation.
Marvin Hayes. Hello, BobbieD and Lisa.
What's up, Gunny in the house? Gunny in the house. Woo, what's going on? Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation. Who we got?
Marvin Hayes.
Marshall, congratulations, man. You did it, man. Number 1 in the Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa, One Nation. Who we got?
Marvin Hayes. Late, but still great.
He's on late, but I'm still great. Don't forget that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisa. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Hello, Sir Murphy. Is life working for you, man?
Hey, man, life is good. Life is good, man. You know what, man? I have found that life is what you make it, what you make out of it. You know, you could be handed the worst thing in the world coming your way, but it's how you deal with it that counts. Thank you, Brother James Brown. He said, James Brown made that statement. He said, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. That means you got to, don't ignore what's happened to you in life. Understand it, acknowledge it,
and move on.
Okay, she said that. Let's go. Round two, we got.
What will be it?
I ain't gonna say that. You know what? Mervyn Hayes said, what to wall to wall, treetop tall. Let's go. I got you, man. I got you.
Or hey, still palm. We respect everyone's comments, but don't come here threatening anyone.
That's right, man. He threatening me. He threatened me. What do you say, man? What you say, Steel Palm? Steel Palm? Let me hear you say it again. We will get you, Steel Palm. You probably blocked him?
Yeah.
Okay, he blocked now.
Right.
He can talk all he want. He can talk all he want, man. He gone now. Steel Palm was blocked. Okay, he blocked. He come back on here. I was trying to, he came up with some crazy stuff first. I was trying to feel him out to see where he was coming from. I try to give everybody a right to say something, but when I feel that they come in a crazy way, I'm gonna stop. Let's go, Ryan. Who we got?
Smooth. I agree, Mr. Murphy.
That's right, man.
Murphy, hey, he said, yeah, I got here late and saw his comments. He's up. Still Pam, I guess he's some self-appointed YouTube hitman.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. People that get on these shows is a Saturday night in the USA. And they ain't got nothing else to do on a Saturday night but get on this show and try to troll. Stop that stuff.
Thank you, Donnie.
Thank you so much, Donnie.
Smooth Sounds. He said, maybe I will make a new channel in honor of Lisa D and call it Kuya Mark. Okay, Kuya Mark.
Kuya Mark. What's up, Kuya Mark? What's up? Round chain, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. Who we got?
Joe
Man in the house. Jaw Man in the house. What's up, Jaw? He said, yes. They were saying that the high divorce occurs with people that make than a certain amount, maybe more than a certain amount. High income, maybe less than a certain amount. High income earners have a very low divorce rate. So it's a money thing here in the West. Yeah, okay. I could probably agree with that one. The less money you make, the more trouble you're gonna have in your life. Because the more money you have in a relationship, the less you trouble the waters, The less money, the more your trouble water is gonna be. But the more money, usually the water is stable, okay? Stability. Money is not a necessary factor, but it's gonna make your life a whole lot more easy the more money you have. I can agree with that 100%. But the problem is a lot of people get married, even don't have a lot of money. And when you don't have enough money, people start taking it out. They're going at each other. And next thing you know, they're gone. So I can agree with that. Let's go round trip. Who we got?
Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you so much, Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Woo! What's up, Markel in the house, y'all. Everybody remember Markel TV, the podcast. MARKELL space S space TV space podcast. I
think there's the podcast.
Okay, the podcast. Okay, remember that, y'all. Markel, we had an awesome show with Markel but last month. Markel talked about he talked about a whole lot of stuff. One of the things he talked about was getting the vaccine. The vaccines are available in Manila now for those veterans. For veterans. You can go to Manila, to the VA out there and get your vaccine. One of the things he talked about also was having a living will. That means whatever you want done when you're gone from this earth, you can document it now, and they have to abide by that. And he talked about the VA is going to be offering what? Insurance, life insurance, man. You need to get you something. You don't have now, you're a veteran, it's going to be cheap, man. Make sure you find your way, make your way, take your way, break off some of that insurance that the VA is going to offer you. I remember when I had insurance with the VA, I think I was paying $5 or $8 a month. I was getting like $15,000 a month for life insurance, but it dropped off when I got out. But I'm saying that they're going to be offering it again. But Markel was an awesome man. We had awesome. I'm trying to get Markel and Zanny Man on the end of the month, man. I'm trying to get y'all back on again. Y'all be ready, okay? We always have to try to get these people from the show that's good. It's got good information. And it's a sellout. Every time they come on, people like, where they at? They trying to get on here. They hear what's going on. All right, let's do a damn market right train. BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation under. Thank you so much, Markel, for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, sir. And y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we got a donation from Big John Thomas in the house yesterday. He sent it through PayPal. We got it yesterday. We're going to do it dance for Big John in the house. Let's give him a donation from the nation. Thank you so much, Big John, for the donation. We're going to do a dance for you right now.
Oh my goodness. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Big John, and also Markel for the donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Ron Shane, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, I got steel palm, bro. Thank you so much.
Good. Somebody need to get our time. What's steel palm? Yeah, he kept acting crazy, asking crazy stuff. I try to give him a shot, you know. I try to get everybody a chance to just to hear them out, so I can feel where they're coming from. They're crazy, man. I got to get them out. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, the DR and Haiti are landlocked, separated from each other after Haiti won their freedom from France.
Okay, so DR and Haiti are very, very close. That's why some of the assassins came from DR, and it took a plane flight over to Haiti. And there's another country that's next to Haiti. I can't remember, but some of the assassins came from that other country over there as well. They didn't. Most of them did not fly directly into Haiti to do the assassination. They found an indirect route to get there. And so I was reading about that. I might do some details on it tomorrow. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, other countries have a tendency to hate America, but they always want help from us.
You know that, right? Every time you turn around, they're going to talk trash about us, but they want the monster. You know, it's like some people want to work. They don't want to work, rather. They don't want to work, but they want to get paid. That's how these people are. They're not grateful. They're not thankful. And you know what I say when people are not grateful? Don't look at me for nothing else. Because my mama told me long time ago. She said, son, I said, yeah, ma'am. She said, Bobby, don't you never bite the hand that feeds you, son. Okay? Y'all know what that means, right? When you have a dog and they bite your hand, you feeding them food, what you get rid of? Let's go right because they're ungrateful. Let's go. Who we got? Monroe, what's up, man? He said, hello, BobbieD. I'm ready for the next Zoom. What all y'all think? What y'all think? Hey, man, I'm ready too. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to cut the Zoom out because I was like passing out all over the place yesterday. Sorry, y'all. But it's going to be Saturday. We'll have another Zoom. We'll have a 20 to 30 minute Zoom. And then after the Zoom, we're going to be riding train. So we'll have a dual Zoom session and train ride session. Markel, if you hear me, I'm going to try to get you to come to the Zoom with us. Xander, man, y'all come on. But Markel, we had
Terry and Gunny also.
Markel, we had Loving Freedom. I know you know Loving Freedom.
Yeah.
He's also El Grito. Roberto El Negrito.
Michael El Negrito.
He was asking for you, Markel. I said, oh man, I forgot to ask Markel. So I'm gonna get you to come to the Zoom, Markel, so the people can meet and greet you and say, what's up? What's up? Let's go, Roger. Xander, man, too. Roger,
the
who we got?
Zoom will be on Saturday, this coming Saturday.
All right, Roger.
Philippine time, okay?
No, New York City time. Yeah, Philippine time. So there you go. Roger, BobbieD, One Nation.
Jesse, please check out Attorney Tina's Sperling YouTube regarding the false narrative about Black American men. He produced a video on June 27 on this subject.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. I was questioning that statistic, man. That's why I said I didn't know about that. You know, that was the statistic that Steel Palm gave us about 51% of the people in the United States, Black Americans, had 0 children, and I'd like, what? I'm sure about that, you know. So yeah, we will check that out, man. Appreciate that. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lacey, who we got?
CC Helper, my GF is in Cebu City. Met her online 2 months ago and things are progressing well. I can't get there till Feb. Do LDRs last that long?
Very good question,
Depends
man.
on you both.
It depends. Lisa, you gonna answer that question?
You?
You just answered it. He said it. Lisa D said it depends on you all, and she is very right. It depends on how bad you want each other, how bad you love each other, how committed you are, how consistent you are, how disciplined you are. Those are a lot of variables, and if you don't possess any of those variables, they won't like your relationship will not last long. Lisa D and we had a 5-year relationship, and it lasted. But
LDR, it's hard, guys.
yeah, it's very hard, and if you don't work on it, you're not going to last long. You got to work on it. You got to stay in touch. We had to stay in constant communication every day, and whether we felt like talking or not. You get on the day, how you doing? And I'm tired, I got to go to bed. You let it go, but you got to talk, man. That's the key. Communication is going to be very important. And then because a lot of times you'll have people coming and try to get you away from your lady or get her away from you. You know, love competition and how you deal with that. So it depends, man. I can't really give you a straightforward answer. Some LDRs last a long time, more than 5 years. Some LDRs don't last a week. It just depends on you, man. So how serious you are about your LDR, your long distance relationship, is going to determine how long it lasts. Okay, let's go. Ride Train, Bobby, Lacey, One Nation. Who we got?
Smooth. He said, Mr. D, I noticed when you went up the hill to give those people food, coming down, the other people around them seemed to be very upset that you did not give them food.
Yeah, that happens a lot because here in this country, Smooth, people want to eat, and when they see people that have food and they only give them to one person, they get a little ticked off. But you know, that's expected. We understand that, but we can't give food to everybody. We don't have enough food to give, right? So we give it to who we've selected, and that's all we can do. And so they might get a little ticked off, but they're not doing nothing crazy. They know better. Okay, and that's why when we went down the hill, we had the boys come with us to make sure everything was okay when we got back down. So that's how we do it. That's to be expected. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Guess what, y'all? Who's gonna be our food person for the food people for this month? You want to tell Lizzie?
I have to. Yeah. We chose.
We chose.
We chose Philemon. Philemon and his family.
Right. We chose Philemon. And Lisa D, I'm going to bring you the video tomorrow. Lisa D went to his house with the maintenance man here in our subdivision, knew where he lived, where Philemon lived. And she rode him. It's a long way, guys. They can't bring a car. We can't bring a car up there because the streets is like that. Yeah. So she had to ride on a motorbike, on the back of a motorbike with our maintenance guy to get into his area. And she took a video. We'll show you the video tomorrow of how it looks. So what we'll do is we might invite them over here since Philemon knows where we live, because getting to his house,
it's hard.
It's not going to be very good at all without a bike. Okay, so we'll probably invite him over here to take.
And it hills also. They live in the hill. Also.
Right, it's a hilly place also. So she took a video. I'll show you the video tomorrow so y'all can see his place. And he got a daughter. His daughter was with there. It's his pretty girl. His daughter was there. Lisa D took pictures, and we'll show you the picture. And Philemon, his situation has changed, y'all. Remember I told you that he was working. You know, Philemon's like 75 years old, something like that. Anyway, they wouldn't let him come back to work, y'all. They said he was too old. So he hasn't been working since December, okay? He hasn't been working since December. So him and his daughter was working too. His daughter was working, but
laid off.
She was laid off.
The contract is finished.
Right, the contract was finished and she's laid off. She's not working. So both of them are not working, so they need help. So we're gonna give them the food. They'll be our recipient for the food drive for July. And we'll be doing that when? On the third week?
This coming Sunday. I will see because I didn't I have to find another.
We'll let y'all know We'll let y'all know when it's going to happen, but we have to coordinate with them. And because of the situation, I'll show you the video tomorrow, show you the little small passageway they had to go through. You'll see. It's going to be better for them to come here for us to go there, okay? Because we have to bring the food. We can't get to those passageways, bring the food, and so we have to come here. All right?
And you know, the way going up there's a lot of dogs and kids playing on the small street. I said, wow, this is
Yeah. So
and I know you don't like a lot of dogs on the street, so I don't let you go over there.
So y'all know me about dogs, and not just me, but dogs in the Philippines are very, very dangerous. If they don't know you, they will come. They'll try to take you out, and I don't like dogs coming around me. Go around, get the dog. Let's go. Ryan, Jane, Bobby, who we got?
Joe's 2003 CC Helper. They do if she's good one.
Yeah, she's a good one, CC Helper. Ryan, Jane, Bobby, who we got?
Smooth, Mr. Helper. Bro, just keep saving that money.
Yeah, keep saving the money. Keep doing what's right, tight, long, and strong, and keep communicating with your lady. It's gonna be all right. Ryan, Jane, Bobby, Deceit, One Nation.
Jesse, BobbieD, Chicago Tribune produced an article titled "In Praise of African American Men" on June 17, 2000.
Okay. That sounds like a good article, because you know what, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. African American men don't get any praise, much praise at all in this world, and especially in the United States of a doggone America. We get the low end of everything. Okay, and it's a shame how they do us and treat us, because we're good people, but we never get. They only talk about the bad stuff. Some of us do, rather than there's more good men, African American men, than they are bad. But the few bad make the entire group of us look bad, and that's not right. Okay, there's so many good African American men, but we never get covered. You know, it's the bad ones to get overshadow the good ones. Okay, right, Train Bobby, Lizzie, one. Who we got?
Joe's, he said, you can take a bus from DR to Haiti as well. Bobby, are you thinking about Puerto Rico, Jamaica, or Cuba?
Puerto Rico. That's it. Yeah. Some of the. Thank you so much, George. Some of the men, okay, the assassins, took their flight from Colombia to Puerto Rico. They landed in Puerto Rico, and they took a flight from Puerto Rico to Haiti. That's what happened. So they took a flight from DR to Haiti, and they took a flight from Puerto Rico to Haiti. That's how they got into Haiti, the back doorway. And so that's why Haiti didn't pay a whole lot of attention to stuff they were bringing in. Now I'm trying to figure out how did they smuggle guns and stuff to the airports like that? I don't understand that. You know, there must have been an inside job. They may have to pay somebody. I don't know. You know, I really want to know. I want to know, how did this happen? And eventually it'll come out. You know, it takes some time, but I want to know. You know, if they can do this in Haiti, what's to stop them, y'all? Let me ask you a question. What is to stop them from doing this to the United States of doggone America? We just saw how easy it was for our own people to do an insurrection on the Capitol. What would stop the Colombians or whoever assassin to go to the United States? You know, we need to know. Let's go, Ron Train, Bobby, One Nation. Who we got?
Smooth. Cuba is next to Haiti, but I doubt because of Cuba's loss if they help out.
No, they didn't come through Cuba. They came through Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico is a protectorate of the United States of a doggone America. So why they didn't stop them there? You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. Let's go.
Markel, Zoom call.
Yeah, Zoom call, y'all. We'll have a Zoom call on Saturday. Markel, we will send you the invitation when it's out. And for those of you that want to, we're going to have a dual Zoom call, and it also StreamYard at the same time. We're going to have a StreamYard logged on, and we'll have the Zoom call. I'll be doing the Zoom call. DCD be on the StreamYard side. So if you come to StreamYard, you're going to be seeing a big sign. DCD said, we want you to go to Zoom. So we'll have the Zoom call number right there. Just click on the link, and it'll take you over to the Zoom side. We're going to stay on the Zoom side for about 15, 20 minutes, and then we're going to run straight to the StreamYard side and drive the train.
You only have 40 minutes free, right?
Yeah, it's only 40 minutes free. So we're going to wait for a few minutes on Zoom for everybody to come in. And then we're going to talk a little bit. You know, we meet and greet, man. it's good to meet and greet people face to face.
Yeah.
And because like Mark Carroll and me and Standing Man, we to have shows, right? We got YouTube shows. We don't get to see y'all face to face. Y'all get to see us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a check. Mark Carroll, El Negrito, Loving Freedom was asking me, where Mark Carroll at? I want to see Mark Carroll. Where Mark? Look, man, wait. Hey, man, wait a minute. I'm going to get him next time, man. Oh, chill. He was where Mark Carroll at? Your guy was looking for you, man. So I'm inviting Mark Carroll, Standing Man, all y'all invited, man. If you want to get an invitation, email me your email address. Or if you don't email me, when you log on to Zoom on Saturday, when you log on to StreamYard on Saturday, the link will be there. Just click on the link. We're going to be there for about at least 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes, and we'll have a good time. Then we're going to go on the StreamYard side and ride the train on that. Okay, man. We had fun the last time. Let's go.
Zoom. He said, if the Zoom was yesterday, I missed it because of the stupid seizures and depression. I woke up on the floor and my dog licking me in my nose.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man.
To hear that.
Y'all be praying for Smooth, man. He suffers from some seizures sometimes and depression. He's had over 30 operations, medical operations, and sometimes things don't go where he wants it. So he has issues that we need to be in prayer always for him. Thank God he's still here. And even though he had a seizure, he's gotten over that seizure, and he continues on with his life. And so we would pray for that. God would make him make him be more stable, and he can deal with his seizures better. And y'all just give him prayer, okay? Thank you.
And don't forget to take your medicine.
Right, that's important. Always take your medicine. That will help you be more stable as well. Let's go.
CC Helper. Push for the info. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much, CC. Hey, we try to give it to you right, tight, long, strong, best way we can. We don't know no other way. Let's go, Round Train BobbieD. Who we got?
James Bench.
007 in the house, 007 in the house. Let's go, DC.
He said, hi, Deceit and BobbieD. Much love to you both from San Diego, California. Is that California?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep dropping knowledge and love on love and life in Philippines.
Thanks so much, James Bond. Appreciate that, Bond, man. We're going to do that, man. We do that for you, man. But I'm going to tell you something, man. A lot of people don't take me right. They can't take me, Yeah, a lot of people like, man, you said you too hard on me. They want to start crying on. I'm telling you, man, I'm not for everybody. And I know that. And everybody's not for me, okay? So sometimes I say stuff hard, man. I'll give you raw. I'll give you that souped over, sugared over stuff. I give it to you raw. And a lot of people, they want that sugar down, watered down talk. Yeah, they want that baby talk. And I ain't giving no milk. I don't got no milk here. I got steak, meat, the rough stuff. You got to chew on it. And then some people can't handle it. So if you can handle it, man, sometimes I'm nice, but most of the time I'm raw. Let's go round train. Who we got?
Yeah. This is for Philemon.
Oh, Philemon. Okay. Got a donation for Philemon. He said Philemon and many.
And any amount you guys choose.
Okay, that's for Philemon. Okay, good. Thank you so much. We'll make sure he gets that when we do the donation for the food. We'll give him that cash amount as well. Thank you so much, Terry Flynn. Remember now, take 30% out of there for the YouTube stuff. Let's go.
This is a big one.
We gotta do that for Terry Flynn, Round Train BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Gotta do that. Who we got?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Oh, sorry. Thank you so much, Terry Flynn, for the donation. We appreciate the donation, man. More blessings.
Much love.
Thank you so much for the donation. Round Train BobbieD, who we got?
Terry Fleming.
He said Haitian can ride a motorcycle from DR to Haitian back. Yeah, that's how close it is, man. That's how close it is. They can ride a motorcycle, and most of them out there don't have a lot of cars or something. They ride motorcycles, just like in the Philippines, motorcycles and cars out here. But yeah, man. So here, Terry Fleming knows because Terry Fleming went to Puerto Cana, and that's where the assassins came in. Yeah, Puerto Cana. Punta Cana is where the assassins came in from DR. They came into DR, Puerto Cana, and they went from there over to Haiti. And so Terry Fleming's familiar with that area because he went out there a few months ago. He had a great time in DR. Let's go, Ron Trey, BobbieD, ACI, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, Haiti and the DR are one and the same. Right.
They're very, very close to each other, and you probably can walk across the line and one. But Haiti speaks French, and DR speaks Espanol, Spanish. Okay, that's one big. The language a little bit different. Yeah, you didn't know that. Haiti used to be owned by French people for a long time, and they gave me freedom. Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD, ACI, One Nation. Who we got? Donation to donation to Filipina. Got a donation. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Murphy Hayes. Appreciate that, Gunner. When Filipina get it, so we got 2 cash donations for Filipina, and then we got some food. You meet his daughter because we told his daughter she's a cute girl. I'll show you pictures. These took pictures of her, of the daughter and him.
She's pretty.
And she took a video. She's pretty, and we'll show you the video and the pictures. And for those of you who don't know, I'll give you a background of Filipina. He's like 75 years old. He was working, and his wife died, last year. Mm-hmm. And when I told you, we shared this with the people on YouTube channel, on our subscribers, and they decided to help him. And Arthur and Terry and Murphy and a whole bunch of other people gave him money, and we gave him food. We called him over, and he accepted. He was still working then. And then later on, we found out that we went back to work in January, and they told him he couldn't go back to work.
I think he never went back to work because the contractor said you need to stop.
Okay, all right.
Because you're too old.
Okay, all right. He didn't go back to work anyway. They wouldn't let him go back to work. So he's been at home, and his daughter's been at home, and his daughter's been laid off as well. So now they need help. So we're going to help them out. And thank you guys for the cash donation. And we got food donations coming for him. So it's going to be a big, big blessing to him when he comes. Now we're going to do Ride for Terry, for Gunny. Ride Chain, BobbieD, ACI. Who we got?
Mama's Day time!
Oh my goodness. So what you trying to do?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Murphy Hayes for the donation to the
Filipina.
Run love. More blessings.
Much
Love.
love.
Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate the donation for Filipina. He will certainly be used and appreciated. He's an old guy, and he's hanging in there. And for you to help him, it's a blessing to him and his daughter. Okay? Thank you. Ryan Train, BobbieD, ACI, One Nation.
When I went into their house yesterday, he was shocked. Mom, what are you doing here?
So he was so surprised to see
He
you.
was surprised, yeah. At first, he didn't recognize me because I have my hat on and a face mask. And then when I took my hat off, I said, okay.
Then he knew who you were. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, ACI, One Nation.
Joshua Moore, he said, what up, BobbieD? I'm in the house watching scary movie. I had to cover my eyes when the man got cut out when they changed. So, BobbieD, let me know when the next Zoom session is.
It's Saturday, man. Saturday. Right around I say Saturday anywhere between 8 and 10, something like that. Usually about maybe 9. But it'll be Saturday, unless something else come up. And if we cancel the Zoom session, y'all look on the community tab and we can't show cancel. But Right now, I don't see nothing coming up, but so we'll be all right. Let's go, Ride Train Bobby. Who we got?
MJB. Hey.
What's up, MJB? What's up? What's up? Hey, B. Funny B. Well, all right, man. We doing good, man. So it's good to see you, MJ, in the house with us today. MJ got a lady out here in the Philippines, got a child out here.
Yeah,
And he's doing good, man. He's doing good. Ride Train Bobby, Lazy One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, thanks Terry for reminding me of Philemon.
Yeah, Philemon. He's been. We've helped him. You guys have helped him before, and we lost touch with them because, and we found out why they stopped working. So he wasn't.
He don't have phone also that time. So this time I got the daughter's cell phone number.
Okay, so he didn't have a phone, so she got the daughter's cell phone number. So that's how we can keep in touch with him. Philemon does our jobs now for us as well. So if we have anything around the house to help him out as well, we'll get him as well because we got a daughter's number. So we can get in touch with him anytime. Ryan Train, Bobby, AC, One Nation, who we got?
Smooth. Welcome back, MJB.
Good to see you, man, in the house today. Ryan Train, Bobby, who we got?
Terry Fleming, Sir Murphy. The good thing is that Lisa and BobbieD remembered them.
Yeah, man, we try to remember good people. That guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Philemon has been a blessing to us. He's done a lot of work around our house, and he's charged us very little or nothing. Every time he would do, like, I'm gonna give you an example. We have, like a peephole in the door. He put a peephole. My sister bought a peephole for us when she was here because she said we can't see. We need to know who's coming at our door. He put it in for us. That if we'd have got anybody else in the USA to put that in, it would have been like $200 or $300. You know what he charged us?
50 pesos.
50 pesos. So we gave him, you give him 500, something like that. We always give him way more than that because he always undercharges us. And he's just and he does excellent work. He's an old guy, but he does it. And we value him a lot. We love the guy. He's very friendly. Only problem is he has a hearing problem. You got to yell. You got to yell in his ears all the time because he has a hearing issue. Other than that, he's a good guy. Round Train, Bobby Leezy, one night. Who we got?
MJB, thanks, Smooth.
Got to see you. Round Train, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, he was on my mind the last live, but for some reason the payment didn't go through.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
We didn't get it, so I'm glad you got it this time. Round Train, Bobby Leezy, One Nation.
MJB, yeah, I'm homesick, but I'm patiently waiting for Philippines to open foreigners.
Yeah, you and everybody else around the world are waiting for the Philippines to open up because they have their ladies here, they have their children here, they have family and friends here, and they want to reunite. They haven't been up and close and personal with them in such a long time. It's been over a year and a half now, man. You know, people are getting fed up. You know, I understand. It can be very, very frustrating when you can't reach out and touch up close and personal the one you love. Okay, let's go.
Smooth. We are waiting for it to open.
Yeah, we all are waiting for the Philippines to open. I used to say the end of the year, first of the year. I can't really be honest. I can't say that now because the variant may make it longer than that. The Delta variants, and that could, if it takes over the North NCR, North Capital Region area, and it might take over Philippines, it could be another lockdown. It could be more stringent. We just don't know. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
That's it.
All right, guys. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. At least you're going to do our closing comments.
Thank you, guys. Oh, we've got one more.
Okay, another one? Okay.
MJ. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for the donation, Nation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that donation, FJB. And God bless you, man. You're such a nice guy.
God bless you all.
Appreciate the donation. We got to do a damn donation for the donation to the nation from MJB. Who we got, Lisa D?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Thank you.
Again,
much,
JP,
MJ.
appreciate the donation to the nation. More blessings.
Much love.
Thank you so much, sir. Brian Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation.
James
Bond,
Bond.
007. He said, correction, BobbieD. The French didn't give the Asians their freedom. The Asians took their freedom with the first successful slave rebellion in the Western Hemisphere. Too black, too strong. Hey, man, that's good. I'm sorry, man. I must have got it wrong. But I thought they were giving their freedom. But if they took their freedom, they need to be recognized. Because we had, when the United States, we had a lot of uprisings that came about where blacks were trying to take their freedom back. It was unsuccessful, but it was never recorded and put out because, you know, our history was never known, you know. So anybody that took it, hey, man, they ought to be commended, you know, because when you see black people uprising, that's a big thing, man. And so, yeah, they took it, man, more power to them, James Bond. Let's go, right, James Bond. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
What's up, Murphy? He said, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, that was Joshua Moore watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He said, I couldn't watch that. I had to leave. Joshua and him were watching the same movie. He said, I can't watch that.
I don't like scary movie also.
No,
I like
Lisa D can't handle it. She can't handle it. If the scary movie come on, turn it. She can't deal with it. Let's go, Rod James Bobby. Who we got? Murphy, yeah, he's a James Bond. You're correct, sir. Right, that's right, man. I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking like they give. I was thinking that the French gave them freedom, like we gave the Filipinos freedom, but they took it. They took it. The African Americans, the African Haitians took their freedom, which is even better. You know, there was a lot of uprisings here in the United States, a lot of them, but most of them were never recorded, and black people were just dominated so badly. It's a shame, you know. But you know what, man? There's a time out for everything. That time out for us to be being dominated like that is over. And the only way we're going to keep it being over is to remember what happened. When you forget what happened, that what happened has a tendency to come back around, smack you right in the face again. So we have to remember what happened in the past. Don't live in the past, y'all. But always be reminded of what happened so you won't go back to the bad stuff. Okay, let's go. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, now, Lisa, you gonna do finish closing comments?
Thank you guys for all the donations that you've given to us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
More blessings to you all,
blessings,
guys.
much love.
And thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya!
Fire.
It's too slow. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look at the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And we have a free Android app in Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
You can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1, 2020. All veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. Now, Lisa D.
Love Train Nation, we now have merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at lifeandphilbobbied.com. And we have one more comment.
Okay.
Terry Fleming, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a true event.
Oh, really? Okay. So it's a true story. I didn't know that. I thought it was all fictional. But it's real, huh? Okay. I'm glad I don't live in Texas. Let's go. Ryan Trey, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa, we're going to do our closing clips. We out.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, it'll be real. We got to go. This is BobbieD.
And the two queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care
God
and peace.
bless. Where's my peace? Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Good night.